Hi, Paul Benedict here with Keller Williams Realty, Las Vegas. I'm a broker salesperson in my 13th year of real estate here. I grew up in town. I'm happy to be here today sharing with you my opinions as to why we in Las Vegas on March 7th, 2017 are not in a bubble. And here are the reasons why. So I hear this from a lot of my buyer clients, friends, family. Many people think that our prices are in another bubble and that bubble is going to burst, sending prices tumbling again as they did during the financial crisis of 2008. So why do they think this? Well, because in the past 5 years, home prices on average have increased 91% or 18% a year for 5 years. That's a lot of appreciation. The average home almost doubled. So is that reason enough to proclaim another bubble? Well, without actually knowing the mechanics surrounding these massive increases, maybe. I'm here to give you some insight into the market so you can better understand why these increases have taken place and decide for yourself if you think we're in a bubble or if you think we're in a very strong and healthy market, so you can be well informed. All right, so let's take a look at some data here. All right, this is the real bubble that actually did occur in Las Vegas. So we see in 2006, this was the peak of that pricing cycle, the zenith of the pricing. So in 2002, we started to see these increases, which did cause the bubble. Now, why did this actually happen? Well, interest rates were low, economy was great, lots of jobs, lots of new construction. The median price of a home in Vegas was $145,000 in 2002. We saw some pretty significant increase from 02 to 03, and then from 03 to 04, look what happened, massive increase. 04 to 05, another massive increase. We peaked out, so the zenith of the cycle here was late 2006, where all property types, so this is condos, townhouses, and single-family houses, reached a median of $285. And then 2007, the prices started to taper off, and then in 2008, the financial crisis ensued, and prices went into a free-fall mode. So we see where the bubble burst, 2008, and then 2009, just dropping down, and then we have the nadir, or the bottom of the cycle, here in 2011. So this is where we turned the corner. This here is what is scaring people. Now from 2011 to 12, we had 13% increase. 2012 to 13 was a very strong 23%, and 18% here, 13 again, and last year, 2016, we realized about 8%. So why doesn't this scare me? And why am I actually buying more investment properties, and why am I telling everyone I know that this is a good time to buy? Well, there are three main reasons for this. Three main reasons, so let's dive in. First of all, let's consider what economists tell us that the average or healthy rate of appreciation is in the United States. Well, they tell us it's between 3 and 5% a year. So let's go back about 25 years in Las Vegas pricing history and see what that would look like. All right, so back in 1990, Las Vegas real estate carried a median price of $104,000. So if we add 4% to that every single year, you see what the trend line looks like. In 2016, at a modest 4%, at a conservative 4% per year, our prices here in Vegas should be $289,000. So let's see what actually happened with prices. All right, so the blue bars are that 4% trend line. The green is what prices actually did. So we see 2003, we started to appreciate into that bubble I mentioned earlier. 2004, 5, 6, we see the peak, the apex here, and then we see the crash. All right, so if we would have never had this appreciation, this spike here, the zenith of our appreciation, and then the crash, look at where the prices should be. So after we've appreciated even to $210,000, which is where we are at the end of 2016, look at this gigantic difference from where the trend line says we should be. All right, now this is still a 38% difference, which makes me pause and think, okay, so is 4% too aggressive? Is that too generous of a price trend line? So let's look at what it would be if we even took the lower end of the economist's suggestion of 3 to 5% a year. Let's look at these numbers based on a 3%. So if we go back to 1990, the blue bar again, at 3% increase, so it shows us where we would be at the end of 2016, $224,000. So we are 7% below where we should be had we never had the appreciation and then the crash. This is one example of why our prices are not currently inflated and why there's no indication of a bubble, in my opinion, brewing. So what's fueled this super amazing increases over the past 5 years? We simply crashed down too far here. Check out how far down we went. So the median price of $106,000, who wouldn't want to buy a decent home, single family detached home, 3-bedroom, approximately 1,800 square feet in a great city for $106,000? All right, so there's more info about the climate of the market in this time, in this era, in a different video. No time to talk about that now, but I can tell you that from 2011, 12, and 13, around that time in real estate, it was complete pandemonium, complete craziness in our market. Now, the next reason why we're not in a bubble. Check out this slide. Now, this is prepared by Gary Keller, the founder of our company, Keller Williams Realty. This shows the same 4% trend line data, but on a national level. The national median home price is currently here at $234,000. And what did I mention a minute ago that Las Vegas median prices were? $210,000. All right, so homes are generally newer in our city. Population is growing in Las Vegas. Job growth is decent. New industries are coming to our town. It doesn't snow here. There are no natural disasters. This is a great place to retire. No humidity. And we're cheaper than the national median home price. We're on sale, and I like to say. So that's reason number 2. So the last reason, median household income here in Las Vegas, it's $52,000 according to a 2016 census survey. That income, generally speaking, now this is generally speaking, and I'm not a mortgage lender, but that income based on what the current debt to income ratios are that most lenders need to adhere to, that income can afford the median home price with a modest down payment. Okay, so those are the 3 reasons why Las Vegas is not in a bubble. That's all the time we have for now. Please leave comments below to continue our discussion, and of course, I would love to help you and anyone you know buying a home in Las Vegas or selling a home in Las Vegas. So thank you for your attention and for your focused interest in this topic. Paul Benedict signing off. Thank you so much.